Molly Ringwald's opinion on her classic movies of the 1980s has evolved again. Not so much for herself, but because she's a mom of 3, including adolescent twins. But during a SiriusXM Radio Andy chat with Andy Cohen on Wednesday, she noted that those films don't sit well with a woke generation that includes her twins. It definitely is a different time, she says, and refers to a New Yorker essay she wrote in 2018 about sharing the films. People ask me if I've watched them with my kids, and I did watch the first one, which was the impetus to write that article, with Matilda. And it was such an emotional experience that I haven't found that strength to watch it with my 2 other kids. Part of the reason is that her daughter is pretty woke, as she puts it. My 12-year-old daughter, Adele, is the most woke individual that you've ever met, and I just don't know how I'm going to go through that, watching it with her and saying, how could you do that? How could you be part of something that?
But a year later, in light of the #MeToo movement, she was more careful about her enthusiasm. Some of her films made light of things that are taken much more seriously these days, from rape to assault and straight-up racism. What was acceptable then is definitely not acceptable now, and nor should it have been then, she told NPR over at the time. I feel very differently about the movies now, and it's a difficult position for me to be in because there's a lot that I like about them. These days, as she told Cohen, she knows there are troubling elements, but can see what works about the films being a positive, too. They're also about people that felt like outsiders. They speak to a lot of people. They are complicated. I feel like that's what makes the movies really wonderful. Nor does she want them to disappear. I'm proud of those movies, and I have a lot of affection for them, says Ringwald. They are so much a part of me.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.